Hi guys, how we going? Interesting morning. So yeah, Louis back. I haven't gone bonkers. They're not going to put me in the asylum, and everything is okay. mm. So how did you enjoy it, guys? Did you enjoy our little comedy? We've done 3 comedy shows. We've done 3 comedies. Yeah, it is done. It is done very much tongue in cheek, a bit like Monty Python, a bit like Kenny Everett. Do any of you know Kenny Everett? You know, it's all in the best possible taste. And you've got Monty Python. Elvis loved Monty Python, didn't he? Always look on the bright side of life. It's very much done in that way, right? And I chose that for a reason. Okay, and I mean, we're back to defending now. So this is a defending live stream we're going to do. Yeah. Hi, Patty. I have decided that the way we're going to deal with the trolls, with the people that are stalking me, my group, is we're going to have to deal with it with humor. With humor. It is funny. It is funny, but there's a serious side to it as well. Hi, Sarge, and thanks for watching, guys. There's a serious side to it as well, though. We have been under attack by anti-defenders, by Louis stalkers for it's getting on to a couple of years now, guys. So I'm not prepared. Thanks, Teresa. I'm not prepared to do nothing. I'm not prepared to go, okay, then they can carry on insulting us, attacking us, calling us names, stalking me. They're obsessed with me. We know that. Yeah. This has never been about anti-defending Elvis. This has always been about stalking Louis. Yeah. Hating Louis. Yeah. These people are obsessed with me. You can tell that because when you read the comments in these different YouTube channels, these stalkers, yeah, we know who they are. Yeah. They're all about Louis. And that tells you something. It tells you this has never been about Elvis. This has never been about Donna or defending Elvis or anti-defending Elvis. This is just a hate campaign against Louis. That's what it is, guys. That's what it is. And so my way of dealing with it is to turn it into comedy. Okay? To turn it into comedy. I am going to be making more. Yeah? I'm warning the people that are bullying and attacking me constantly. I'm warning you that you will get a reaction. You will. I'm not ignoring you people, and you won't like it. You'll find it pretty humiliating, pretty embarrassing. The next 2 on my hit list, I've already said in the video. The next 2 videos I make with my comedy sketches, you know who's going to be in them. Yeah? That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, we have got a job to do. Our job is defending Elvis. Yeah, they can run around posting stuff. Oh, Louis gone crazy. Louis is gone. I've already seen some of the comments. Louis lost it. All that shit. It's bullshit. I am going to deal with it with humor. And I am going to laugh at you and ridicule you and embarrass you and humiliate you until you stop talking about me. All of you. All of you. But it was funny. Come on, guys. It was fun. Now, obviously, I had to go and put away all my props. I was using loads of props, stuff from my wife, stuff from my kids. I've just put it all back. Even the toilet paper. The only prop that I've got left is this, my tarot cards. That's the only prop I've got left. And so, suck it up, stalkers. Right, right. So something come up, okay? Let me just. I want to get it. I want to get your comments on here because I'm going to read something out. So I read a post that is giving us lots of reasons why Elvis does not need defending. The point of this live Well, Sarge, I think some of the things in it are close to the knuckle. I'll be straight with you. Some of the things I do get close to the knuckle. Same goes with the one I did yesterday. But it's needed. That's the problem. It's needed. I'm not prepared to just carry on and do nothing. I'm not prepared to do it. Even my brother, I spoke to him about it. He told me not to. I'm like, no, I am not ignoring these people. They're going to get a reaction from me. Look, I'm under attack anyway. They're going to insult me, my wife, my kids, say disgusting things about me anyway. So I may as well stand up for myself. That's my attitude. Let me get your comments on it. Seriously, guys, I may as well stand up for myself. That is how I feel. So get used to it, stalkers, because there's more to come. Right, let's have a look. I'm ready for your thousands of insults, but I get them I get insulted every day, all day anyway. So I may as well take the mick out of them, take the piss out of them. I just may as well. I've got nothing to lose, have I? Yeah, but at least I get the opportunity to expose who they are, to expose what they're up to. Yeah. And the humorous angle, it works for me because I can say everything I want to say as a comedy. Do we understand that? I can turn it into a comedy rather than a hate video. I just make it into a sketch, basically a Monty Python type sketch. That's how I deal with it, and I like it. Yeah, do it with humor. Yeah, come on, guys, I don't hate these people. I don't hate these people. Let me just tell Karen we're live. See Karen posting. Hang on a minute. One second. Just a few. Let me just hang on a minute. There's a few of you. So obviously it takes, it's the usual thing on YouTube. No one gets notified that we're live. So I'm just going to quickly put it on our chat. It's still quite early. It's only 12:40 in England. So I've still got some spare time before the kids finish. But what we did this morning has obviously took up my whole morning. People are going to be opinionated. People are going to be like, why is he doing that for? And some people may not even understand it. But I tell you now, if you were under attack 7 days a week, day and night, you'd want to do something. You wouldn't want to just do nothing. So to my answer to the people that are saying, oh, why is Louis doing it? What would you do? What would you do? That is my answer to you. If it was you that was being bullied constantly, what would you do? This is my answer, to turn it into comedy, to turn it into humor. No, I haven't lost the plot. Of course people are going to say Louis lost the plot. Of course they are. I expected that. Yeah. Right. Hang on a minute. I think, right, I've just put it on Facebook that we're live. Is it working? Right, okay. 1 second. You know what it's like. A load of you will join on. Yeah, it's funny because I checked the views that we had for yesterday's videos. Same old, same old. We seem to be averaging around 500 to 600. That's the same amount of views that we had just the day before and the day before. My videos, no matter what topic I choose, are getting 500 or 600 views. No matter what topic. I could pick any topic and it's the same sort of views. 500 or 600, 400, 500, 600. Right, let's get on with this because this is going to be a bit of a read. So we have got the usual people. Elvis doesn't need defending. Elvis doesn't need defending. Okay? So I just thought, well, let's look at their reasons. Let's look at their reasons why they think Elvis doesn't need defending. Okay? Let's go through them one by one. So my video after this video, I want to do Manny's video. Manny, we did a video concerning the wrongdoing of Memphis Mafia, etc. Priscilla, Stanley's, Smiths, you name it. So Manny has made a couple of videos. I want to do that on my next video. maybe later, maybe tomorrow. Yeah. And I still have a possibility of doing a dog walk as well. Okay, guys. So this morning was just a bit of comedy. Okay. Don't take it too seriously. Right. Here goes, guys. I'm going to read through it. I've got your comments up. Thank you for joining me. I know a lot of you will join later. Thanks for watching my comedies. Yeah, and I just want to say one more thing concerning Danny Smith. No hard feelings to Danny Smith. Yeah, I'm not against him. I'm not against Teresa. I'm not against his channel, Memphis Mafia Kid. I'm not against Elvis Fans Matter channel. Yeah, I'm not against Billy and Joe. What I did yesterday was just a bit of fun. That's all it was. It was a reaction to his captain video. Yeah? Yeah, don't take it seriously. It was just a bit of fun. Okay, guys? Danny Smith, if you watch me, it was just a bit of fun yesterday, just like your video that you made about me was just a bit of fun. Okay? Right. But I am expecting a reaction, of course, because I always get one. Already there's been 3 or 4 people trying to attack me. I expect it. And I knew it was going to happen. Sorry, my throat's a bit dry. Right. Hi, Larry. How you going, mate? Back to normal now. Back to normal. Right. I'm going to read this and we're going to stop and start. Okay? As long as it works. Let's have a look. 1 second. So I created this yesterday. Now, oh my God. Someone sent me this. Someone sent me this, but this isn't my topic. So there's been other people making videos about that lady, the tea lady. Yeah. Someone sent it me. Okay. So I thought isn't it a coincidence that she has attacked a lot of people? She's got what she deserves. She definitely is getting her comeuppance. And I am. So my last point to tea lady. Sorry, my throat's hurting, guys. Tea lady, you carry on and I'm going to get you shut down. I'm giving you a very friendly warning. Tea lady, you carry on and your channel will be shut down. You know I know how to do it. So I haven't gone that far with you yet, but I will if you push me. Right. Let's go, guys. Right. Let's just get your comments up. Okay. Don't underestimate me. I know how to get a channel shut down. I know how to do it. Yeah. I haven't gone that way with you on your second channel, but I will. So you need to stop. Right. Elvis doesn't need defending. A response to the claims Elvis doesn't need defending. So I recently saw a post that Elvis Presley doesn't need defending. It listed several reasons why people like me and many others should stop speaking up. So this has been a big thing, guys. Sorry, my throat's really dry today. I think I did a lot of talking, didn't I? Right. So I want to calmly address these points one by one, not with insult or anger, just with truth and logic, because defending Elvis was never about attacking anyone. It's about correcting the narrative that has been shaped for nearly 50 years. Okay? So, these people, they want to say that the reason we defend Elvis is because we want to bully people, we want to attack people, that we want to hate people. It has never been that. We are defending Elvis because of the way he has been treated in the last 50 years. Let me just get some books together, guys. In the last 50 years, actually, I've got a new book coming today. I've got the Billy Stanley book coming today. In the last 50 years, Elvis has been mistreated, unfairly portrayed by so many people. So many people, okay? People that he trusted, that he loved, that he took care of, okay? That is all of them. Stanley, Smith, Priscilla, Memphis Mafia, and many other people. And book publishers, tabloids, magazines. That is why we defend Elvis. It's that simple. It's not because we want to fight with people. It's not because we want to attack people. It's because we want to defend Elvis. That is the reason we're here. Yeah. Remember, my falling outs with these different 4 YouTube channels has always been about Elvis. Yeah, always. Like a big one is the Priscilla thing. I have clearly shown you guys that at least two of the channels are, I would say three actually. Three of the channels are Priscilla lovers. They defend Priscilla. They defend Priscilla. I defend Elvis. You get it? So let's keep reading. Elvis doesn't need defending. In one sense, that's true. Now, I've always said that the legend, that, you know, the superstar, the music, yeah, Elvis will be remembered forever. The most talented man on the planet that ever lived. Epic has shown us this again. It's reminded us how amazing Elvis was. Elvis changed the world. We know it. But the human being behind that clearly needs defending. So Elvis Presley was the greatest entertainer who ever lived. His music, film, and legacy spoke for itself. It did. I agree. That side of him doesn't need defending. For decades, books, documentaries, interviews, and television specials have repeatedly focused on Elvis at his worst moments, often told by people who benefited financially from those stories. Now, remember, I mean, that is a massive point, okay? How many things were done just before Elvis died and after he died that trashed him, that harmed his reputation, and also in front of Lisa Marie. In front of Lisa Marie. Don't forget, she's only been gone around 3 years, a bit more than 3 years. Now, Miss Sams today posted a video. Miss Sams, I love Miss Sams. She gave me a shout out. Thank you, Miss Sams. Again, she posts a video. She's concerned about what went on with the Stanley brothers. I watched the Stanley video. There was part 4, wasn't it? Yeah, the lady that's trying to grow her channel. I watched part 4, yeah? The massive bit that's being left out by all 4 parts of that interview is how Elvis had his reputation wrecked by these people, by all of the Stanleys. I don't hate them. Well, I'm not happy with, you know, D. Stanley is in a different category. But all of them seriously damaged Elvis, his reputation, his image, in front of his daughter for decades and for money. So I don't accept that someone can just sit there and go, this is what I was thinking when I was watching Billy Stanley being interviewed. Because he tried to speak about me a few times. I don't know how many of you have watched it. Yeah? I know that I'm helping her get views. You're very lucky I'm helping you get some views when I bring up that interview. Yeah? I won't mention your tiny channel because I know that you're only doing that interview to get growth, to get views. But the bit that stands out in that channel, there was a few times when Billy was pointing the finger at YouTube. Billy knows I'm the person talking about him at the moment. He knows it. Yeah, Billy Stanley. And he's there going, oh, the YouTuber. We are defending Elvis. I know you're watching me, Billy Stanley. I know you're watching me. Now, you remember you were not kind to me and you called me names. Yeah? So, and you weren't very nice to Donna either. But the point I'm trying to say, guys, you know, they try and go, oh, Christian this, Christian that, you know, it's all about love, all that kind of stuff. But then within that, they have little digs. Yeah? And no, you can't just sit there and rose tint everything to suit yourself, to make yourself the most important person that was in Elvis's family life or that was around Elvis. Just because you knew Elvis and you can make money from the fact that you knew him and you can be treated like a celebrity because you once knew him. And remember, you're an ex-stepbrother. You admitted again that you have taken the name Presley, which you are not entitled to, by the way, because your mum divorced Vernon. I mean, your mum and Vernon divorced. Yeah? But no, you can't rose tint it. You can't sit there and rewrite history to suit yourself. You can't just go, Elvis doesn't need defending. Let's forget about all the horrific way that Elvis has been treated for the last 40 odd years in front of his daughter, by the way. And let's just all sing lovely songs and smile with flowers all around. No. Elvis was trashed. by the very people he trusted that he was good to, and we are going to defend him. We're going to try and set the record straight. I'm not these wishy-washy interviews. No, and I don't accept that you keep hiding behind Christianity. You go and look at your interview that you did with Joe Sins, and I tell you now, that wasn't all nice, was it? I actually thought you were pretty nasty in your interview with Joe Sins. I'm a big fan of Joe. I love Joe. Me and Joe get on very well. We're fine. But you did do things in that interview that were not Christian. So stop using the whole Christian thing. I don't fall for it. So I don't hate Billy Stanley. I don't. But you will take responsibility for your mistakes. And so will your brothers, and so will your mum, whether you like it or not. We're not rose tinting everything just because it suits you. Right, here we go. Right. And, you said judge and jury. I'm just a fan. One of the things that Billy said was, oh, why can a YouTube channel be judge and jury? Well, we're fans. We love Elvis. We stand up for Elvis. What you did and your family did and the Smiths did and the Memphis Mafia did, some of them, and Priscilla did, was in front of Lisa Marie, in front of the fans, and it went on for decades. So, yeah, we will sit in judge and jury because we're defending Elvis, whether you like it or not. Whether we fit your narrative or not, we are going to defend Elvis and Lisa Marie. You try and make yourself seem more important. Nah, you're not, mate. You stitched Elvis up. You double-crossed him, you backstabbed him. And I've got a book coming, your book, that you wrote with your mum, with your brothers, and we are going to discuss that book. And it's coming today, I think. Right, so, you try and make me out as a hater or anything like that. Bullshit. I'm defending Elvis. We're not going to bury it under the carpet. We're not going to act like it never happened. We're going to stick up for Elvis and his daughter, Lisa Marie. Right. So Elvis was the greatest entertainer who ever lived. His music, films, and legacy speaks for themselves. But here's the problem. For decades, books and documentaries, interviews, and television specials have repeatedly focused on Elvis at his worst moments. And this is what I've been saying in the last week. Yeah. Why is Elvis judged as if the last 3-4 years of his life was his whole life? This is what's happening. They're showing you pictures and videos of Elvis when he was 39, 40, 41, 42, as if that was his whole life. They're not focusing on the fact that he had genuine health problems. Genuine health problems. They're basically saying once he got into drugs, he lost Priscilla and he basically ruined his life. That is what they're saying, and it's not fair because there's so much more to the story. And Donna Presley has a different version, and so does Ginger Oldham. They were both there. So we are disputing things. But of course, he was human. He made mistakes. There was a problem with prescription medication. Sometimes Elvis liked the ladies. I know Elvis made mistakes. I know he was human, okay? But there is so much more to Elvis than judging him on drugs and women. But here's the problem, right? When millions of people hear the same negative stories over and over again, the narrative becomes accepted as truth. And this is our problem. And I say this to Billy Stanley, and I say this to the Smiths, and I say this to anyone that trashes Elvis, is that it is not fair that many of the things that are being said about Elvis that are not true, that have been sensationalized, exaggerated, even made up, pure lies, some of them. It's not fair that the new fans, the new generations of fans have to accept it as truth. We are here to disprove some of it. We're here to give Elvis's side of the story, to give Elvis a voice, to give Lisa Marie a voice. Because who else? If we don't give Elvis a voice and stand up against these books, who is going to? If we don't challenge the All the King's Men and the E-True Hollywood stuff and the magazines and the tabloids, who's going to do it? If we say nothing, then people accept it as truth. And we are not prepared to do that. Right, I'm going to put your... Sorry, the comments keep turning off. Let me just get them on it. Get them on here, guys. Right, let's just get it on here. 1 second. So I like to have. I want us all to be in this conversation together, guys. Right. Okay. Right. So Karen says Billy Stanley doesn't think we have the right to defend because we didn't. Yeah, even that, because we didn't know Elvis. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. The fact that we didn't know him is completely irrelevant. The people that knew him should have never trashed him, should have never sold him out, backstabbed him, betrayed him, double-crossed him. That is the truth. Yeah. So I ain't falling. I see straight through. Oh, my brother's here. Hi. Everyone say hello to my brother. We're talking about why Elvis has the right to be defended, okay? Hi, Andreas, bro. Twin. My twin's online, guys. Say hello. So, here we go. When millions of people hear the same negative stories over and over again, the narrative becomes accepted as truth. So defending Elvis isn't about rewriting history. It's about balancing it. Yeah? This is the point. We're trying to redress the lies that have been said in these books, many books. We are trying to set the record straight. And that includes the wrongdoing of his ex-wife. Yeah? So, claim 2, YouTube defenders are negative. The accusation gets repeated a lot, but what we are defending, what are we actually doing? Right, so the word negative, Billy Stanley kept saying that word. Oh, these people are negative. These people are negative. We're not negative. We're defending Elvis. We're defending it. The wrong word is being used. They keep going, oh, they're negative, they're negative, they're negative. No, we're correcting. We are correcting history. As it's just said then, rebalancing the truth. The word negative has nothing to do with what we're doing. It's defending. Defending is the word. Right, so what are defenders actually doing? We're researching historical documents, we're checking timelines, we're questioning sensational claims, we're looking at evidence instead of repeating rumors. This isn't negativity, it's investigation. Thank you. If someone challenges a story that has been repeated for years, that does not make them negative. It means they're asking questions. Thank you. Now, people are calling us names. They're calling us bullies, saying we attacked them. Yeah, saying that just any insult that they can throw at us. But what we're really doing is defending Elvis. We're defending Elvis. So questioning claims is not the same as attacking people. We don't attack, we defend. We give facts, we give research, we give our side of things. We try and give Elvis's side of events. What may have happened really. Remember, many of these people that trashed Elvis did it for money. They did it for money. If someone publishes a book and it appears in documentaries or gives interviews making serious claims about Elvis, then those claims become part of public discussion. Reviewing those claims is fair, and that is what we do as a collective group, Team Elvis. That is what Donna's doing with her channel, Donna Presley Official, and that is what Ginger Olin does, and other people. There are Elvis defenders around the world standing up for Elvis. So it's completely fair to review the horrible things that have been said about poor Elvis, things that have been said in history by journalists. Let's have a look here, guys. I'm going to sort of skip through it a bit. Elvis was a human being. Could you imagine how he would feel? What the disgusting things that were said about him by the very people that he trusted, that he was, some of them related to, definitely some of them were friends, were bodyguards, ex-girlfriends, cousin, stepbrother, call it what you want. They took away his dignity. What they should have been doing is protecting his dignity. Good friends protect your dignity. They don't share your personal private struggles, your personal sexual details. That is what good friends do. you know, it seems to me like there is one rule. There is one rule. You know, you like we as normal family people, we would never share private details, whether they're sexual or health details, about our family members, would we? Or our close friends. But with Elvis, it's okay. With Elvis, it was okay for all these people to literally trash him for money. One rule for Elvis, a different rule for everyone else. How would Billy Stanley feel if there was people? Well, actually, he probably knows how it feels, because people are very upset with his brothers, Ricky and Dave, and his mum. So actually, he does know how it feels. It's not nice, is it, Billy? Not nice. And this is what Elvis has been put through. Most of it when he was not with us. So the other excuse that people use, we're creating division. Unfortunately, there is a division, because the people that say Elvis does not need defending are hero worshipping the people that trashed Elvis, aren't they? The people that come at us and say Elvis doesn't need defending are worshipping on the Smiths, the Stanleys, Priscilla, the Memphis Mafia. That's what they're doing. They support the books, the trash books. They say the trash books are truth. Their truth. Their truth. Get it? But it's not Elvis's truth. They stand up and support the trash tabloids, magazines, news clips, interviews, documentaries, True Hollywood, All the King's Men, etc. They support it. They say that's part of history. That must be truth, because it was told by people that were there, people that were related to Elvis, people that knew Elvis, that were around him in the 50s, 60s and 70s. But it isn't true, because it's been sensationalized to make money. This has been a grab for cash. So I'm sorry, just because you was there doesn't make it truth. It means you found an opportunity to make money from Elvis's name. Right, I'm just checking your comments, guys. So let's have a look. Where are we? So this whole, the Elvis community, the Elvis world has been broken apart since Louis come along. Such bullshit. The Elvis fans have been screaming out to defend Elvis for about 40 years, maybe longer. Yes, YouTube comes along and we have a voice. But I tell you now, the true Elvis fans that knew that Elvis had been double-crossed by his own family and friends and ex-wife, and they knew. This has been going on for decades. Yeah, Louis come along with a group, Team Elvis, and Donna and Ginger, people like that. But Elvis has been defended for decades. But it's now that we have a voice, because we've got YouTube. The fact that lovely Donna Presley, who is Elvis's first cousin, has come along and supports what we do. And she's created her own channel, Donna Presley Official, which is having massive success. Yeah, she's getting well over 10,000 views per video. People want to listen to Donna Presley. Don't forget, Ginger Olden has told me she's not happy with all these people that double-crossed Elvis. So this whole division, division in the Elvis community, and since Louis come along, everything's gone to pot. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's just an excuse that these people want to carry on ass-kissing the trashers. You people that are against Elvis being defended, isn't it a coincidence that you just want to ass-kiss the trashers? It's literally laughable. The reality is, nearly 5 decades, the world has heard countless negative portrayals of books, TV specials, interviews, documentaries. When fans begin examining those stories critically, suddenly we are called negative. But what we are doing is defending. We're defending Elvis's dignity. It's not an attack. We're being loyal to Elvis. We're being loyal to Elvis. And this is what these people are missing. We treat Elvis like family. We treat Elvis like family. We treat Lisa Marie like family. And that is what we're doing. The reason all these people, these different YouTube channels and fake Elvis fans are against what we do as a group, as a collective movement, defending Elvis movement, is because they kiss the ass of the trashers. Even the latest YouTube channel, who I won't mention, kisses the ass of the trashers. Even there's a couple of other channels that I've mentioned recently. They kiss the ass of the trashers. That is what's happening. All 4 of the channels that are attacking me and my group and my movement kiss the ass of the trashers. And that is why they say Elvis doesn't need defending. I watch a YouTube channel kissing the ass of Billy Stanley. Why? He's one of them. His brothers was one of them. 2 of them. His mum. You get it? If look, we choose to defend, if people choose not to defend, that's up to them. But we choose to do it. It shouldn't be held against us. We shouldn't be treated as if we are criminals because we want to stand up for Elvis, stand up for Lisa. We're also standing up for Riley, Finley and Harper. But I do accept that not everyone has to be a defender. You know, people are entitled to do what they want. But the way these anti-defenders treat me, my group, and anybody else that wants to defend Elvis is absolutely disgusting. Because they don't have an argument, they turn to vile comments. Vile, disgusting comments. I have read the most disgusting things said about me, my wife, my kids, Team Elvis, Donna. Donna gets the most vile attacks. Even Ginger Alden does. Even now, the most recent YouTube channel, yeah, which is pretty pathetic, by the way, that hardly anyone watches, almost no one comments on there now. Yeah, there's a few of you guys defending me on there now. Brings up my wife. Brings up my wife. Why would a YouTube channel that was set up allegedly as an Elvis channel, but we now know that that YouTube channel supports the Smiths, the Stanleys, the Memphis Mafia, the trash books, the trash documentaries. Why would a YouTube channel that is supposed to be an Elvis channel that has never done Elvis content? You have never done Elvis content. You've only done content about me and Donna. Why would you bring up my wife? Why? I'll tell you why. Because it's a low blow, because you have no argument. You bring up my wife or my family, you insult me personally, how I dress, my hat, whatever it is. It's a low blow because you have no argument. Because you know that the very people you support, and you're a Priscilla fan. I know you're a Priscilla fan. You're a Smith fan and a Stanley fan and a Memphis Mafia fan. You support the trash books. It's obvious. Yeah? Why would you bring up my wife? Come on, give me an excuse. Give me a reason why you would bring up my wife. Because you're a bully and you're full of hate. And you have to take low blows because you have no argument. Because you know that Elvis does need defending. You know that Elvis was unfairly treated in a disgusting way by the very people he trusted and loved and was good to and gave a good life to. All of you people that bring up my wife, my family, that insult me in the most disgusting way, you do it because you have no argument. You do it because you have no argument. And that's why you will always lose with me. We see through that you want to kiss the ass of the trashers. You're so obvious. And that channel's pathetic anyway. It's a pathetic amount of views and a pathetic amount of subscribers. Right. My advice to you, do some bloody Elvis content. Try defending Elvis because you haven't done it yet. I challenge you. Try defending Elvis without attacking my family and my group, Team Elvis. Do some good with your channel because your channel at the moment is a bully channel. Right, let's keep going, guys. And by the way, I'll be making a video about you and your other mate as well. And it's going to be funny. We're going to have some comedy and you're going to be the star. Right. And my wife is hot, mate. I have got a bloody hot wife. So, right. Everyone is free to form their own opinions, but fans are also have the right to challenge stories that may be exaggerated, incomplete, or unfair. That's not negativity, that's passion. And Elvis Presley inspired that passion in millions of people around the world. Well said. Well said. Right. So there was another thing I was going to try and read out. Let's have a look. Let me just check everything's all right, guys. Right. So I did post a couple of things. Let me just see if I can find them. So obviously, thank you to Tracy. Tracy LeBlanc has been jumping in and exposing you know who and defending us, defending me, defending Team Elvis, defending our right to defend Elvis. Tracy, thank you. She doesn't have to. She does it because she knows the difference between right and wrong. Tracy knows. She knows that the way we have been treated is absolutely disgusting, that we have been bullied. Yeah, so, yeah, we've had a bit of fun, guys. I need to watch those videos back. We've had some fun. Yeah. So, let's have a look. So I did do another post defending our rights. Ooh, look at that picture. Look at that for a picture, guys. Someone sent me that. Someone else did a video about that lady. And they sent me that picture. It's a bloody good picture. Let's keep going, guys. You deserve everything you get. You need, and I'm reminding you again, if you don't stop, you won't have a channel. It's up to you. Oh, here it is. This is the video that was sent to me. This one here. Clue Crew Revelators Mount Up. That is the one that she's obviously upset someone else, yeah? She's obviously upset someone else. You take care, Larry. We'll do some more Monty Python sketches later, mate. Always look on the bright side of life. Do any of you remember Kenny Everett? Come on. So this is one of the videos that Manny has done. It's called Elvis Was Betrayed. Manny from Elvis Blue Defending the King. Manny, we are going to do it soon. I posted 2 of them. The other one is the Priscilla story, fact, memory, and myth. We are going to do them, guys. Yeah? Obviously, this is... Look, come on, look at that, guys. Oh, so funny. Come on, guys. Come on. Can't we have a bit of fun? What do you reckon, guys? Good old Terosa was doing good. Good old Terosa. No one take that seriously, guys. It was just a bit of fun. Come on. Right, what were we doing? Let's keep... I'm looking for a bit of... Let's have a look. We'll keep going. We'll try and keep going a bit longer. So obviously Manny has been doing some great stuff. Even Manny's daughter, Sophia, did us a great... Manny's daughter, Sophia, did us a great video. Thank you very much to Manny's daughter. That was very, very kind. And you're very welcome to Team Elvis. And your father is a great person. So, do you know, I'll quickly play this because this, obviously, we're concerned for Anne Margaret. We are concerned for Anne Margaret. I hope she gets better.
I just wanted to explain, I won't be able to see you in Lexington at this time because I have a broken elbow. I won't be able to sign anything, really. But when I'm well, I will see you, okay? I'm looking forward to it. Thank you.
We love her. Now, that is loyalty. The reason Anne Margaret is loved around the world is because she was loyal. Loyal. All of you trashers, whether it's the Stanleys or the Smiths or the Memphis Mafia or Priscilla or ex-girlfriends, loyalty is remembered. Loyalty is remembered. People remember the loyal people. The reason Billy Stanley gets loads of hate, which he admitted, is because of the behavior of his family. That is why he gets hate. Loyalty went out the window. Right, is it this one? Let's have a look. Let me just have a little quick read of this. I think this could be... I posted 3 things, guys. I did it yesterday. Let me just have a quick look. A minute. So Elvis doesn't need defending. A response to the anti-defenders. I've seen yet another post circulating attacking the idea of defending Elvis. And once again, they're trying to twist what this channel and movement is actually about. So bear with me, guys. Let's just try and quickly read it. So let's address a few things. Let me just have a look a minute. First of all, the suggestion that the entire situation somehow started with me. Yeah, so this is the other thing that people have been saying. Louis is the problem. Before Louis came along, everything was fine in the Elvis world. That is such bullshit. There has been anger and upset with Elvis fans in the Elvis world for 50 years. For 50 years. It wasn't when Louis come along. There was people defending Elvis way before me. Way before me. Even like the Facebook researchers that I've fallen out with. They have been defending Elvis for a long time, for decades. I'll give them that credit. The way they've turned on me is wrong. But there's many researchers that became friends with that have been defending Elvis for decades. Derby Shaw was one of the best. We miss Derby Shaw. We love Derby Shaw. There has been many people defending Elvis way before me. Way before me. I'm a newbie. So you saying that Louis come along, I'm a troublemaker. No, I'm not. I'm just the latest person to come along and expose the wrongdoing to Elvis that happened in front of his daughter, Lisa Marie. So this thing about Louis has ruined the Elvis world is bullshit. And let's keep going. The trash books were done by friends and family. The documentaries were done by friends and family. These things humiliated Elvis and said disgusting accusations about poor Elvis, and they did it for money. I'm really proud of the people that have been defending, the Elvis fans that have been defending Elvis, and researchers for the last 40, 50 years. I'm very proud of you, all of you, even the ones I've fallen out with, okay? Remember, the family members that are saying Elvis doesn't need defended, their families trashed Elvis. Their families trashed Elvis in front of Lisa. So we get accused of harassing people. We're not harassing people. We're defending Elvis. We are the ones under attack. We are the ones that are being harassed. We're just having a public discussion to defend Elvis, to stand up for his dignity, to stand up for poor Lisa Marie. We're giving Elvis a voice. That's all we're doing. We're not the bad guys here. It shouldn't be assumed that these disgusting trash books, trash documentaries, trash magazines, tabloids, interviews, call it what you want, they should not be getting treated as truth. Because it wasn't true. People did these things for money. Things were sensationalized for money. Things were exaggerated for money, even made up. There were lies told for money. And Elvis had no voice and could not defend himself and could not give his side of the story. And that is why we are here. We are his voice. Donna is his voice. Donna Presley, Ginger Alden, and anyone that wants to defend him, especially the fans. Okay, let's keep going, guys. Yeah, so you can't... Time does not erase impact. And this is a big thing. Just because decades have passed doesn't mean we forget about it. Doesn't mean we bury our head in the sand or sweep it under the carpet or under the rug. Call it what you want. It happened. It needs defending. It's not right to just conveniently forget about it and never bring it up, never defend Elvis. That's what these people want. The Smiths, the Stanleys, people like that, Priscilla. the Memphis Mafia. They want us to just act like it never happened so they can carry on making money from his name. Making money from the fact that they once knew him, lived the life, they were there. That the biggest excuse to trash Elvis, we were there. The biggest excuse to trash Elvis, we were there. And I don't accept it. They want us to not talk about it anymore. As Billy Stanley kept saying when he was pointing at YouTubers, oh, they're just negative. They're just negative. One of the things he said, one of the comments that he said was, what was the comment? It was something like anybody that criticizes is a loser. It wasn't that wording, but he basically said anyone that defends Elvis is a loser. Yeah? Now, I ain't no loser. I'm a very successful person. I'm a very successful family businessman. I've got a successful marriage. I've got a beautiful family, like 5 kids with my wife. I retired young. I've had a very successful life. Yeah? I'm no loser. Billy Stanley, I ain't no loser, mate. Have you seen the life I've got? But I love Elvis. I love Lisa Marie. I want to defend the man I love. I want to defend the man that changed my life. Elvis made me the man I am today, starting age 4. Elvis molded who I became. I ain't no loser, mate. I defend Elvis. The people that are losers are the ones that trashed Elvis. Your brothers, your mum. And remember, Billy Stanley, you were involved in that disgusting trash book, Elvis, Tenderly Loving Elvis, whatever it's called. And that book seriously trashes Elvis. And I've got it coming. I'm going to review that book. So I'm sorry, mate. The word loser, you want to point the finger at yourself. Because that is what you were when you trashed Elvis for money in the 80s. And you repeatedly say Elvis doesn't need defending. You called me names and you weren't nice to Donna Presley. So, and then you've also gone on to say, oh, the only people that have the right to talk about Elvis is the ones that knew him. The people that knew Elvis trashed him. The people that knew Elvis trashed him, including family, including ex-wife. It's all very convenient now to try and reshape things to suit yourself, to make yourself more important. I see through it. I see through you, and I see through that YouTube channel that used you to try and boost the ratings of her channel so she gets subscribers and views. She wants to grow her channel interviewing a trasher. A trasher. Right. So the books, unfortunately, some books did shape public perception for years, for decades, and it's absolutely disgusting, and we must discuss it. We must bring it up and defend Elvis. These people are not untouchable because decades have passed. We're defending Elvis's dignity. Lisa Marie made it very clear. Elvis's dignity was very important to him. I don't accept this bullshit that anyone that defends Elvis is negative. No, we're defenders. We're correcting the wrongdoing. Well, at least we're trying, yeah? We're standing up for Elvis. We're standing up to the playground bullies that are trying to stop our freedom of speech. We want fairness for Elvis. We want fairness to reinstate the dignity he had before these disgusting books were written for money. And most of the things said in these books was lies. These people have tried to stop us in every way, but they never have an argument. The anti-defenders, they don't have an argument, because when they resort to insulting me or my wife or my kids or Team Elvis or Donna Presley, Elvis's first cousin, or Ginger Alden, or anybody that wants Elvis defended, when they're name calling, as soon as you're name calling, we've won. As soon as that guy, I'm not even going to say his name, but I will be making a video about you, a comedy video. As soon as that person mentioned my wife's name on his most recent post, you lost. As soon as you bring up my wife, you lose. Because my wife doesn't even know I'm doing this. My wife does not know that this is happening, but you bring her up because it's your low blow to try and get a reaction from me. You're going to get a reaction. I'm going to humiliate you, my friend, with my next comedy sketch. Right, let's keep going. And that's exactly what you deserve. Leave my family alone. Leave my wife alone. So, right, let's have a look. So there's a thing brought up about blocking people. They block us, we block them. I only block rude people. I don't mind if we have different opinions. I only block rude people. So that's just a feeble excuse. And you're doing as much blocking as we're doing. How these people conduct themselves on the channel. So I go onto these anti-defending channels, yeah? These fake Elvis YouTube channels, these fake Elvis fans, yeah? And the words, when they are attacking us and saying vile things about us, they just expose who they are. They expose who they are. You know, we did this recent one today, these two shows, these two comedy shows that we did today about, you can see her on the screen, yeah? She deserves it. She's a horrible, nasty, vile person. A horrible, nasty, vile person. All you have to do is watch her show and listen to what she says to know how vile this person is. This is a bully. A bully. So she deserves everything she gets. I really hope she's gutted today. And I'll do another one. If you carry on, I will do another one and I will get you shut down. So you need to back off, young lady. Well, you're not young, are you? The real issue is that for many years, the narrative about Elvis was largely one-sided. There we go. For too many decades now, it's been accepted. All the trash talk about Elvis has been accepted. How many decades has it just been automatically accepted that everything was Elvis's fault? That Elvis died of too much drugs, overweight, was a horrible man, a selfish man, even allegedly raped Priscilla, was a paedophile. How many years has that been accepted as the normal narrative? And that is why we come along, because none of that is true. None of that is true. We come along as Elvis defenders and we put the truth out there, and then his own family, ex-stepbrothers, ex-wife, Memphis Mafia are trying to say that we are the bad people. We are the bad people for defending Elvis and trying to show that Elvis, for most of his life, was nothing like the way he was portrayed. Nothing. And you've only got to look at the epic, which is based around 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. You've only got to look at epic to know the real Elvis. Yeah. And Elvis, when he did epic, those different tours, he was in his mid to late 30s. Mid to late 30s. Yeah? Get it? But he is discussed as if when he became very unwell towards the end of his life, as if that is the way he was his whole life. So unfair. Elvis was a lovely, beautiful human being. A lovely man. And the prescription medication, his health problems, the different relationships he had with different women are a very tiny part of Elvis Presley, a very small part. There is so much more to Elvis than women and prescription medication and the fact that he may have put on a bit of weight at the end of his life because he was sick. Right. That's it, guys. So we will defend Elvis. We will defend Elvis with no apology, with facts, with research. Okay, guys, I'm going to bring you into this now. What's the time? It's half one. Okay. So Thanks for joining me, everyone. Who is that? So, now I know that the bullies, I know that the anti-defenders, the anti-Louis people, the anti-Donna people, the people that don't want to defend Elvis because they kiss the ass of the trashers. We know who the trashers are, don't we, guys? Yeah. I know that they're going to use what we did this morning. You know, these comedy videos that we did this morning, and we did one yesterday, didn't we? Yeah. They're going to use it to attack me. They're going to insult me. They're going to call me names. But I tell you now, we are going to be doing some serious defending today. I'm hoping to do one more with Manny's video he created for us. Thank you, Manny. We're back to defending, guys. The comedy stuff that I'm doing is just my way of putting these people in their place. And I'm warning you, any of you that go after me and insult me or my family, I'll be making a comedy video about you. And don't forget, there's 2 of you that I'm already going to make a video about. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Right, before I go, guys, ask me some questions. I thought I'd give you some question and answers. Yeah? Now, the other day when we were on a dog walk, some of you started asking questions. And I thought, do you know what? Let's ask some questions. Let Team Elvis ask me any questions. Do you have any questions for Louis? I'll put my captain's hat on. Lovely Nicola gave me this. Nicola, sending you love. Lovely Nicola got me this hat. Nicola has been very good to me. She's very special. Nicola, I send you love, okay? Come on, guys. 2 minutes of questions, then I'm going. I haven't had any dinner yet. Bring me sunshine. Bring me joy. Bring me laughter. So we got 45 people. Come on, guys. 45 people. Out of 45 people, there must be one question out there. Ask me anything. Oops. Diane, is that a new name? Diane. Sarge, what makes me carry on defending? So that is a very easy question for me. Firstly, most people would have given up defending Elvis. Most people, after what I've been through, yeah, in the last 22 months. I think 99% of people would have given up the whole defending thing because of the drama, because of the attacks. I'm clearly not making money doing it. I'm clearly not, my channel is not growing because of it. I'm not getting loads of likes and subscribers, okay? But the answer to Sarge's question is very simple. And you've all heard it before, yeah? What I went through as a child, I'm not going to go into detail. There was only 2 things that were going to save me as a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old. There was only 2 things that were going to get me through what I was going through. What I went through is more severe than I've told people, okay? And that was Elvis, discovering Elvis, and that Uncle Bill, who was a Christian man, and in his late 80s, who had a caravan on the beach near where I lived, and he introduced Jesus into my heart. He did the Lord's Prayer with me. He gave me a Bible. He did it with my twin brother as well. And those 2 things, discovering Elvis at 4 years old, where I found the record I Just Can't Help Believing. Karen gave me this. Thank you, Karen. And discovering Christianity. I mean, I knew about Christianity anyway because it was part of my life, to be honest with you. Those are the two reasons I carry on defending no matter what. It's these two things saved my life. I would have been a very different person if I didn't discover Elvis and Christianity. I owe Elvis, and I will carry on paying him back. He changed my life. He made me the man I am today, and I will pay him back to the day I die. And that's what makes me carry on. It has never been money, because I don't get any. Right. Well, you know, we do get money, but the money we get is pathetic. The money we get on running YouTube channels is pathetic. And also, I actually think the more people try to stop us defending, the more I want to do it. Anne McPherson, no, she's not. I don't tell my wife about it. No, nor my kids, and no. I don't want them to be involved in it. I don't remember. Aurora's going to have an operation soon for reconstructive surgery because she had cancer. Most of the time I was bullied. My wife had cancer and I had to undergo a very serious operation. So the fact that this disgusting anti-defending channel brings up my wife's name is absolutely revolting. Oh, that's lovely, Diana. That is lovely. There we are, Teresa. I went through hell in my life. Elvis came into my life and saved my life. I will always defend him. And Elvis to the day I die. Snap. Yeah, me and Teresa. We're on the same page. Oh, you're welcome, Sarge. You know, I think many of us here feel the same way. Many of us here feel the same way. I do agree that we have to defend in the right way. I think that was Teresa said that. But guys, you got to understand that the treatment we're getting is not normal. The attacks and the abuse that we are getting from anti-defenders, from the people that want to kiss the ass of the trashers, is not normal behavior. The way we're being treated by these vile fake Elvis YouTube channels is not normal. So the way we stand up to these people is not normal. It's extreme. So, you know, Teresa says we have to defend in the right way. Well, sometimes that's hard to. The reason I've resorted to doing these comedy programs, there's 3 now, yeah, is because I'm trying to find a way to stand up to these people without, my choice is to turn it into humor, yeah, to make comedy of it, to make light of it, okay? So finding the right way to defend against all of these haters and these attacks, these bullies, these trolls, these very vile people, it's difficult. I'm sort of trying to find my way through it. So every day I rethink it. Every day is a new challenge. Elvis, there we are. Diana, Elvis had a song for every moment in my life. I drew a lot of strength and comfort from them. Well done, Diana. That's beautiful. Do you ever feel like you share too much of your family life ammunition to the stalkers? Yes, I do. But Sarge, I just want to say this. I am more than just a Defending Elvis channel. Yeah. We are a family. We are a family. Yeah. And I will not close off my life, close off my day-to-day existence. I am very proud of my wife. I am very proud of my kids. I could be sat here just making a video defending Elvis and Lisa and the bloodline, and my son or my daughter or sometimes my wife, not that often, will come along and say something. My family come and go while I'm making videos sometimes, and I welcome my family. I will not shy away or hide my family away to keep the trolls happy. I am a family man wife, kids, family man that in his kitchen decided to defend Elvis with Team Elvis. So no, my family are part of what we do, and we are family. We are family, aren't we? Me, Team Elvis, Donna Prezi has become part of our family. I'm very close to Karen. Me and Karen are very close. I'm close to Nicola. I'm close to other people. Close to Karen, close to Linda. There's many people I've got close with. Elizabeth. There's many people behind the scenes. You know, me and Manny have become close. There's many, there's many people. I'm sorry if I've left out any names, but there are many people that I have become close to. Many. So I'm sharing my family. It's part of what I do. We are a team. We are a family. But I do understand your concerns, guys, when it concerns my wife and kids, because it's bloody weird that these people are attacking my whole family, even though it's me that is running the Defending Elvis thing. We're family. Yeah, Teresa, we're family. I'm very close to Tony. I love Tony. Yeah. Deborah as well. I'm very close to Deborah. There's many people that I've grown very fond of here, guys. Some of them we've lost, haven't we? Like, I really liked Emily. Me and Emily were close. She's gone. Not everyone is cut out for what we're doing. I got on very well with the researcher, didn't I? I'm not going to name the researchers, but there was at least 2 researchers that I really liked. I miss them. Yeah. It is what it is, guys. I'm going to defend Donna. I'm going to defend my way. I'm full of love, guys. There's no hate in me. I don't hate any of these people. I'm full of love. I'm a Christian man. I'm proud to be a Christian man. And I'm just trying to do right by Elvis with my group, Team Elvis. That's all it is, guys. Karen, it's disgusting, but I'm used to it. I've learned to laugh at what's happening to us. Yeah. I wake up, I see all the different comments. 7 days a week, I get loads of disgusting comments. I've learned to laugh at it. Honestly, I've learned to laugh at these people. These people expose themselves with their own actions. These people expose themselves with their own actions. Because you just read their vile comments that are attacking me, my family, and they say the most vile things about me. And we're like, I win. Every time I read a vile comment that is on these anti-defending channels or on these troll fake Elvis YouTube channels, I win. Because their behavior exposes who they are. Because you'll never hear me say vile things about people. It's all tongue-in-cheek nickname stuff. Now, the furthest I will go in insulting people is I'll say they need help. They're unhinged, they're cuckoo. But they do. The way we are treated, some of these people do need help. And the most recent comedy videos we did today, that lady needs help. Big time. She's unhinged, she's cuckoo. It is what it is, guys. Teresa, we're full of love, but we have fight. This is the mistake people make. Hi, Elizabeth. This is the mistake. See, me and Elizabeth are good friends. This is the mistake these people make. And that is, we're good people. We're good people. Yeah, we just want the best for Elvis. Yeah, we stick together. I do want loyalty. Loyalty is very important to me. Very, very important. Yeah. If anything, the more we've gone into this movement, the more I've realized that we have to stick together. I really think that. I want to stand up to these people using facts, using research, and now using humor. Yeah. These comedy sketches that we did today and yesterday, it's just a light-hearted way of dealing with these people. Okay, I don't dislike the Smiths. I don't dislike Danny. I don't dislike or hate any of these people. But I know they're going to attack me. I know they're going to attack me, and they're going to be vile, and they'll bring my family into it. They'll make it personal. I know it's going to happen. Oh, that's all right, Elizabeth. Elizabeth has been very loyal to me and very helpful. Yeah, I agree. Lorna, there's a lot of jealousy. I know that my life seems just too perfect, doesn't it? I've got a beautiful wife. I've got lovely kids. I don't need to work. I'm semi-retired. I'm reasonably wealthy. I don't have any mortgages or debt. I have a good life. I have an amazing life. I love my life. I love exercising, and I love going for a run, and I love running my YouTube channel, Defending Elvis. I love my family, Team Elvis. I love my dog, Ella. Yeah, it's like there's a lot of jealousy. People see my life, it seems perfect, and they're really jealous of it. They're really jealous of it. I am very lucky. I don't take it for granted. You know, I'm very, very lucky. But I earned my luck. I made my luck. Yeah. My life wasn't given to me. Yeah. I worked bloody hard for my life. Yeah. It was me that approached Aurora and met Aurora. Me and Aurora both together chose to have a big family. Yeah. So I earned my life. My life wasn't given to me. Yeah. Remember, my childhood was a nightmare. My childhood was a nightmare. So there's a lot of jealousy out there, guys. Oh, Diana, I am strong. I'm very strong. I get my bad days. Yeah, they are. They're jealous. They hate the fact that I don't have to work. One of the common things that these fake Elvis YouTube channels say is, oh, I'm going to go to work. I'm going to go to work. You know, some of us have to work. I worked for over 30 years, day and night, for 7 days a week for over 30 years. I worked harder than anybody. Trust me. All right, guys. I agree there's a lot of jealousy, but I don't hate any of these people. There is no hate in my heart, guys. No hate. So we may do a dog walk later. And we do this for Elvis and Lisa. We do this for Elvis and Lisa Maria, and we're going to stand up for Riley, Finley and Harper, and Donna Presley, and Ginger Oldham. And we do it as a family. Team Elvis. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to quickly walk Ella. I want to watch back the comedy sketches on the dog walk. So I'm hoping to do one more video in about 2 hours. And that'll be Manny's video, one of Manny's videos, Defending Elvis. Okay, guys, love you. You're the best. Team Elvis.